Oh, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. Not you, sir. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, but...
Dude, what's the rule about white boys dancing in public?
Not allowed unless you're gay. Morning, Stephen. Fine. Then I'll just put on something that rocks.
It's a beautiful day.
As a third-year resident, you know everyone so well you can practically speak for them. For instance,
Remember, no more dancing.
ow!
Good morning, Pampy. Sign this, please. Who you eyeballing, tough guy? And, of course,
Well, Zsa Zsa, now you put me in quite a pickle. You see, with those earphones on, you can't hear me, but the odds are highly against you cracking open that yapper and annoying me to death. So, what to do, what to do, what to do? Ah, hell.
Stop addressing me as Dr. Cox in front of your patients. When they find out my actual name, they tend to page me with questions when they realize just exactly how inept you really are. Oh, and as an added safety measure, from now on, I'll only be responding to Doc, Doctor, Caesar, or the Big Cheese. And no, I'm not joking. Not now. Not ever.
see, things never really change around here. Surgical and medical still play each other in basketball.
I'm gonna toast you so bad, your mama ain't even gonna recognize you.
Yeah? Well, I heard that your sister started drinking again. I'm still not great at smack talk. So it's not supposed to be true?
Oh, let it pour, big guy.
And Elliot was still searching for something to turn things around for her.
Oh my God, isn't she beautiful? I mean, this car has totally maxed out my credit, but my self-esteem's been so low lately that I think it's worth it. Don't you?
I just deliver the cars. She's all yours.
Frick!
Really, the only difference is that by the third year, nothing catches you by surprise.
Mrs. Farr's still having acute abdominal pain. So, what's wrong with me, doctor?
Oh, good Lord, I have no idea. Okay, don't panic. Just do what all doctors do in this situation and fake a page. Uh-oh. Got a code 3 down the hall.
What's that?
Code 3, not as bad as a code 4, but a hell of a lot worse than a code 2.
That's a code 2.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
I cannot figure out what's wrong with Mrs. Farr. I gotta go ask Cox.
Why wouldn't you ask me?
You're a surgeon. You just cut people up. You don't actually know anything.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Cox. Dr. Cox. Big Cheese.
Yes.
If you're wondering why Dr. Kelso's nose is squeaking, about a week ago he was torturing Elliot. And Dr. Cox, well, needless to say, there were consequences.
Perry, great news. I managed to swing it so that you get to go over to the state pen today and do the annual inmates physicals.
Hell's bells, Bobo. If you want to fire me, just do it.
I would. But even though this room was quite crowded when you sucker punched me, apparently nobody saw it happen.
So what happened, sir?
So, Dr. Cox, can you look at her chart?
Huey, did you not see what just happened? Kelso is so far up my ass that I can taste Brill cream in the back of my throat. And you're third year now. Wake up. This whole Dr. Cox riding into the rescue part of the show is over. Well, you're on your own.
Elliot's unlucky streak continued with the head of the radiology department.
Dr. Moyer, you told me my patient had colitis, and it turns out it was just traveler's diarrhea.
So, sounds like good news.
Yeah, he took it as bad news, maybe because of the unnecessary colonoscope I shoved 3 feet up his pooper.
What do you want me to do?
Apologize to my patient and tell him it was your mistake, no big deal?
Think I'm gonna pass on that one. See, I got you pegged as one of those spineless types that's not gonna cause me any trouble no matter what I do. So thanks for stopping by, and don't forget your car door.
I just don't want to get stolen, okay?
That was me not caring.
What?
Now that we can always hear Dr. Kelso coming, some people have modified their work habits.
So you're engaged to that surgeon guy?
Mm-hmm.
Is it serious?
No, Ted, we swing.
Squeakies are coming.
Oh, hey, Bobcat. Listen, I was hoping that maybe you could get someone to cover for me out at the prison tonight. I know that the very idea of you doing a favor for me makes those ass cheeks clench up so tight that you could shove a lump of coal up there and probably crap out a diamond, right? Oh, come on, Bob. You can't even remember the last time I saw my son. And you're a father, for God's sake. You understand, don't you?
My son was recently kicked out of his Hare Krishna sect for being too much of a hippie and is currently residing in the Portland subway system. The point, Barry, is that the only thing I care less about than my son is your son. Have fun at the big house.
Hey, you guys know that unbelievably handsome new anesthesiologist?
Yes. No.
Well, he didn't know I was engaged, so he asked me out to a movie tonight.
Well, if he's paying, give a brother some snow caps.
Turk, why don't you ever get jealous?
Woman, look at me. I mean, how can someone with all of this here be jealous of any of that out there?
You know what I realized when I was dragging my car door around? I cannot remember the last good thing that happened to me at this place. I mean, what is it about me that makes everybody walk all over me?
No self-confidence.
Be a baby sometimes.
Your voice gets really high when you're upset.
Rhetorical question, okay? Now I'm getting smoothies. Who wants one? Peach fizzle?
Orange goo-goo.
Got it.
Mrs. Farr. You know what? The only way I'm going to figure out what's wrong with this woman is start running tests for everything.
Good luck, Bambi. Look at the time.
In a hospital, you can never try to get anything done Friday after 5 p.m. because anyone who can actually help you is out of here like a gunshot.
Hello? Anyone? Have a good weekend, Steven.
Sean?
Hey, Elliot, how you doing?
You look great. The buzz cut is kind of tapping into this recurring dream I have where my dad makes me marry this army colonel named Johnny Cakes, who, as it turns out, already has a wife in the Philippines. Anyways, she and I become friends, but then she smothers him with her thighs and then frames me for it.
Well, yeah, I'm doing about the same, too. I thought you hated this place because of that time you got sick here.
You remember that?
You got sick on my face.
No, that wasn't the smoothies. You just said you thought you were falling in love with me, and sometimes when I get really uncomfortable, I hurl.
I know, I get a little gassy.
Look, Sean, this is going to sound weird, but this is fate. I mean, things have just been so bleak for me lately, and I've been waiting for someone to come along, you know, and here you are. The one that got away. That means something, right?
Yeah, I think it,
Hello?
Okay. Hi. Oh. No, it's okay. It happens.
That girl is extra strength crazy.
I don't know. I mean, she's a doctor. She's got to have it a little bit together, right? Elliot, your smoothies are on your car.
Double frick!
I was trying to keep things positive with Mrs. Farr.
I don't think you'll be having breakfast with us tomorrow.
Why am I going home tonight?
No, the cook died.
What the hell am I going to do?
Hey. She wanted to come back and help. And I wasn't going to let my baby be here all alone with all sorts of guys, eyeballing her privates and whatnot.
If you can't muster up some sincere jealousy, don't even bother.
I got everyone smoothies. They were out of orange goo-goo.
How can we help, Bambi?
Okay, if we're ever going to figure out what's wrong with that lady, we need to get a whole bunch of tests done.
There's nothing wrong with needing your friends to take care of someone. It's better than missing out on your family because you're stuck making new friends.
That's my son.
He's adorable. Can I keep it?
No. No, you certainly may not. Bad man.
Still, even that's not the worst. Okay, I'll get the x-ray. You two go work on the echocardiogram, and then all three of us will meet back here to deal with the abdominal CAT scan, okay?
Gotcha. Well, what can I do?
You got it, Elliot. Being such a mess that your friends don't even ask for your help? That's the bottom of the barrel. Sometimes in life, all there is to do is ponder your own shortcomings by cannonballing 4 straight 32-ounce protein-enhanced smoothies.
Oh, you'll be okay, Marshmallow.
Laverne, do you call me Marshmallow because I'm soft and easily flattened?
Yeah, but if it makes you feel any better, it's also because you're very white.
Where the hell's Ted? 109 is my record.
Damn!
Look, I know you're the only x-ray tech on tonight, all right? But I just need a quick abdominal scan to make sure Mrs. Farr doesn't have an obstruction.
Don't want to know who they are. Don't want to know how they're doing. Just want to go click, click, and get them out of here. Now, your lady's about 40 people down on the list. And as always, there are no cutsies.
Yeah.
Look, there's got to be something I can do.
See, because of the way I laid on top of you, I can tell people this is an x-ray of Siamese twins. How cool is that?
It's so cool, laddie. Let's never talk to anyone about it ever.
Oh.
I don't understand how you think you can get this cardiologist to do an echocardiogram for us.
I've worked in a cath lab before. I understand how these guys think. Plus, I had a one-nighter with him a long time ago.
Okay. Oh, you're telling me this guy in here got tasty treats?
Turk, I worked here 8 years before you showed up. I had sexual needs.
Okay, first of all, that's disgusting.
Are you jealous?
No.
So you don't mind if I go in there alone?
Thank you.
So, Mitchell, I guess I was just hoping that you would help us out with this patient, Mrs. Farr.
Carla loved to, really, but it's already 6, and it's my son's birthday tonight.
How old is he?
He's 10.
And how long ago was that night that you told me you were single and you took me dancing?
8 years. I'll see you in the patient's room.
All taken care of.
How is that funny?
Don't you love the outfit?
You know, I always wanted to be the father of a tiny K sailor. Jordan, come on. We agreed that we would wait until he's quite a bit older before we started systematically ruining his life, right? Right.
I may have painted his toenails for funsies.
Dr. Cox, I managed to get some tests on Mrs. Farr.
Look, Gwyneth, you're old enough now to hear this from me. Every time I go out of my way to help you children, I get nothing but trouble. Now, this is the first 5-minute window I've had in the last week to be with my son. And I'm just not going to have you pirouetting around in here while my heart is breaking inside.
Sorry.
Your heart is breaking inside? That is so embarrassing for you.
Thank you for that.
What are you doing in here?
It's the men's room.
I know. I mean, it's not like I thought those were some kind of new female urinals and then tried them and found them oddly comfortable.
I'm just going to replace these urinal cakes, and then I'll go.
Why can't I just grow up? Why can't I be stronger? Janitor, have you ever looked at yourself and wished that you were different in every single way?
No, I'm a winner. But I will tell you something that my grandmother told me when I was a kid, even though at the time I thought she was my mother. She said, time spent wishing is time wasted. Now, she died shortly after that, and my sister, who actually was my mother, she never got over it. Neither did my brother Dad. The point is this: if you want to be different, then be different.
Thank you.
Man, we're only one roof here. We got to watch out for each other, eh? Come on. There he is. Watch out.
Ow. Unfortunately, that's when we ran into a brick wall.
I'm head of the radiology department. You call me in from home to do an abdominal CAT scan that could wait until Monday morning. Well, guess what? It's not happening.
Look, Dr. Moyer.
These are my machines!
Sir.
My machines!
Whose machines?
My machines!
How is that helpful?
They're mine! My machines! My machines! My machines! My machines!
Oh, so you're going to sock me again? Good God, Perry, at a certain point you're just beating up an old man.
Relax. I'm just fixing your nose. Now, I'm real sorry I cold-cocked you there, Bob. I shouldn't have done that. Even if it did actually feel so damn good, I changed my pants afterwards. But still, I'm starting to think it would be smart if you and I were to bury the hatchet. What do you say there, Bob? Come on, handsome.
Listen up, Ace. You will always be a royal pain in my ass, and I will always be waiting for the day when I get to jam that knife into your side once and for all, and you know it as well as I do. Much better, thanks.
You're welcome.
People don't change, Perry.
So you're just gonna roll over and give up like you always do? Are you finally gonna get mad and do something about it?
Well, she was an American girl, raised on promises. She couldn't help thinking that there was a little more life somewhere else. After all, it was a great big world with lots of places to run to. Yeah, then she had to die trying to. That one little promise she was gonna keep. Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl. Well, it was kinda cold that night. She stood alone on a balcony. Yeah, she could hear the cars roll by at 0441. Like what?
Dr. Moore, you're gonna give Mrs. Farr the abdominal CAT scan, and I'll tell you why. You remember that colon patient of mine that you screwed up on? Well, I'm gonna tell him exactly whose fault that was, and then I'm gonna spend every waking second helping him figure out how to physically and financially bitch slap you, even if the end result is that we both get our asses fired. Your move, Chuckles.
Bring her down.
Elliot.
Hell yeah!
It feels good to work as a team and gather all the pieces of the puzzle together so we can finally look Mrs. Farr in the face and tell her we still don't know what the hell she has.
Damn it, why can't we figure out what's wrong with this lady?
All right, you guys. What do you know so far?
The echo ruled out an aortic dissection.
The abdominal CT would have shown if it was biliary disease.
Think. What's her background?
Persian Sephardic Jew.
Oh, come on, you guys. Give me a break. You know this.
Familial Mediterranean fever.
Boy.
I'm actually grateful most things don't change.
Hello, slackers.
Oh, my paddle's stuck in me.
Not only is the status quo good for work, it's also somewhat comforting.
Now, I would have never figured it out unless you guys had done the legwork. You four deserve all the credit. Really. Mrs. Farr, Dr. Cox has saved the day. Don't you just love it? Cover.
And if something does change, more often than not, it just reminds you of feelings you've had all along.
It was beautiful.
Like I said, once you hit the third year, there aren't a lot